Hello world, I'm AK. Welcome to the 7th video of Intro to Java. In this video, I want to introduce a way to build a graphics user interface, or GUI for short. So let's begin by opening up Dr. Java. Now uninstall Dr. Java and delete it. Wait, what? No Dr. Java? But you still like Dr. Java? No you don't, sorry. Uninstall it. It's old, it is not compatible with a lot of code. It's trash now. I want to approach this another way, by using a more compatible software. We're going to use NetBeans. You can also use Eclipse or IntelliJ. So let's begin again by opening up NetBeans with IDE 8.2. Make sure it's running JDK 8 or lower. NetBeans is currently not compatible with JDK 9 or 10. In order to create a GUI using Java, I want to implement a library called JavaFX. JavaFX essentially do everything that Swing do in Java, but is more modern and a lot more customizable. The JavaFX class must extend application, and it starts with a method called start, and in the parameter it has its first stage. I'm going to run this now to let you see what it looks like. As you see in this GUI, it has a label, a button, a second button, and a toggle. If you look over here, the first things I created were the controls. I created one label, two buttons, and one toggle button. In the parameter of the constructor, the string determines what's listed on the buttons and labels. Down to customizing the controls. The first control I customize is the label. I changed the font type to Comic Sans, made it bold, and made it 26. And then I customized the first button. So on this event, when the button is pressed, it's going to change the text of the first label and make it say button 1 pressed. This right here is considered a hidden class. It looks pretty messy. On the second button, I did the same thing, but instead I used a lambda expression. On action, when the button is pressed, it will do what button 1 does, but say button 2 pressed. You could also even make it shorter by turn it to a lambda event by just putting E and make an arrow pointing to it. In order for the controls to appear, you have to first put it into a layout. There's many different layouts and panes. For this one, I used a V-box. The V-box have a spacing of 20 between each one. V stands for vertical, so it's going to be going up and down. In order to add these buttons into the V-box, I would have to get the children and add. Here I added one at a time. You can just add all 4 at a time by just putting get children, add all, to make the code neater. Then I made another pane to put the V-box in. So it's the layout within a layout. This pane will be my root pane. My root pane will be loaded into the scene. And then I made my stage. My stage showed, which is the whole thing, the scene. And inside the scene loaded the root pane. And inside the root pane I loaded the vertical box. And inside the vertical box I added all the buttons. Here's a diagram to let you understand the layout. First, I add my stage. Inside the stage, I loaded up the scene. Inside the scene, I loaded up the first pane, which was the root pane. And in that root pane, I could add many other panes or layouts, and I added a V-box. And in the V-box, I added the controls. A button, a button, a button, and a label. Here's the list of the many things we could add to the scene. These are the controls, in which case only displayed label, button, and toggle button. Here are all the different layouts we could have used. In this one, I just used a vertical box. Well, this is it for my short tutorial for JavaFX. As you can see, there's many things you can do. This is just a quick run through. The best way to learn here is to play with it, add in some layouts, add in some controls, and try it out for yourself. Have fun coding. Thank you for watching my video again. Don't forget to like and comment. Goodbye, world.